Yo, Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yo,
I'm L'Oreal.
it's your boy Wax. What up?
And we're so excited to have our favorite guest. All right, this is family. This is not even a guest no more. He's just a part of the show as well. Jason Lee is in the motherfucking house.
Guy.
And he looks amazing.
The last time I was on this show, I had just came from the gym and I was still extremely overweight. I was just fat as hell trying to work out and didn't know there was nothing happening. So today I actually put on some clothes. So I'm happy with that.
Being consistent, that's dope.
Jason is the best looking thing on my timeline. Unfortunately, he's gay. Not unfortunately, but for me. So when I'm scrolling my timeline, I'm like, damn, who's that? Oh, it's Jason.
Well, I'm gay. I'm gay as hell, but I don't twerk.
Yikes.
Oh, shots fired.
Twerk is kind of, I just now felt the desk move. Like, Twerk, what the fuck just happened?
I thought you was going to say twerk is kind of fine, too. I wasn't sure where
No, I didn't say that. I was just trying, I just now
kind of close right now.
He came close because he heard Jason talking.
I know, he's never in the camera like this.
You know what's crazy? Jason said that he don't want to see that, and Twerk right away under his breath said, oh, I got to delete all of those.
The problem that I have with Angelo is that he just has not fully embraced the European side of his world, where we are a lot more fluid. He's still bound by the Brooklyn, whatever thing, and his girl or whatever that thing is about. Get over it. And once you twerk, nigga, let it all out. Like, don't
let it all out.
Let it all out.
Listen, Jason, we got something. Can I just show you a clip of this something?
Let me put on my shades for this because I came to handle what I'm about to do.
Wait, really quickly. I do want to say we have to be careful when we talk about Twerk and his girl because last time you broke them up. So we don't want you to do that again. You broke
them up, bro.
But you broke them up.
Listen, L'Oreal, if the relationship was fragile to begin with, I simply was a conduit of peace. I was here to let her find her way and let him find his way into my heart. So if that disappoint, I don't think it was this this podcast laid the foundation of the relationship to be over. This nigga followed me over to another podcast and was trying to get his life over there, then DMing me. He was in my DMs. It was a lot.
Come on, family. Come on, family. This is what I want to fucking hear. How you doing, right? Isn't that what it is?
Angelo, I'm not mad at him though. I think that any nigga who sees a good opportunity to live a better life and be happy, because I'm sure he goes home every night and has to listen. Right. Me over here, we ain't got all that.
Look at that view in the background. That could be you, but you playing. No.
Hold on, Jason. Let's see if this will change your mind though. T Diddy, what you got for?
Oh yeah.
Jiggy with it. There's mom busted in the room. Whooped his ass. I'm talking about whooped it. I thought the video was funny. So I found out she got.
That was it.
Come on, T Diddy. Come on, T Diddy.
I thought the video was funny. On camera, getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Is that nigga? What the fuck? And where Khalik shit at, man?
She ain't got that ready. She ain't got both ready. There's no way.
Ain't no way she got both.
Ain't no way she got both ready.
She hit the fucking turkey.
I gotta do the other one.
It's not just the throwing it in a circle for me, but it's the looking back at it. You know what I mean?
He was looking back. That's a talent.
Back.
Oh, that's a talent.
What about the arm? You see the arm was like kind of stiff.
Hey,
the stiff arm is something, right?
Let me tell you a true story that I've never told anybody. So I had this friend, right? Well, we're not friends anymore, and I'll tell you why we're not friends, but whatever.
Yes.
I had this friend, and he was straight, or he is straight. I don't know. He's whatever, because I don't really believe in the whole gay straight thing. I know we need to have it in our country because it just helps us all pick a side. Until you've drank too much 1942, then you busting it open. It don't matter.
Early.
But we went to Vegas. We went to Vegas, right? And he calls me and he's like, "Hey man, I'm at the club. I'm drunk." I'm like, "Okay, well shit, what's up?" He's like, "Come get me. I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna come get you." So I go over there to get him. I'm like, "What's up?"
Shit.
I get over there to get him. He ain't even all that drunk. He's like, "Nah, I just didn't want to go where you at. Let's party." So we partied. Now he's starting to do cocaine and drink. I'm like, "Yo, I'm not with all the party favors. I like to get drunk, but I don't do that." So he gets high and drunk. And he's like, "Let's go back to the hotel." I'm like, "Okay." So we go back to the hotel. He gets a bottle on the way. We drinking or whatever.
That's a lot.
we get to messing around. You know, first, see, there's levels to it. There's levels to it. So we messing around, you know, a little oral, and then he surprises me with he wants me to fuck him.
Whoa.
The reason I tell that story is because it's the awkward looking back that makes me uncomfortable. You know, I feel like if you're enjoying it and you're having a good time, that's great. It's already awkward because we really didn't know we was gonna go here anyway, and now we're here. But it's the awkward looking back of, I don't want you to stop, but I don't want to tell my girl. I don't want to tell my girl, but I don't ever want you to stop. It was a weird thing. So brunch the next day, we're sitting there and we're eating, and he looks at me and I look at him, and we're not talking, we're just eating, and he says, "Hey, my nigga," I said, "Don't trip, it never even happened." And we never talked since that day. Never.
And you know his girl?
No, I didn't know her. I don't know her.
You just know he has one.
He has one, yeah. But, you know, we never talked since then because I think he was surprised that he was so excited to go all the way and didn't really know how to process it. So I understand where, you know, D'Angelo's in the very early stages of where that guy was, you know.
That look back told you is what you're saying.
Yeah, that look back told me, like, you know.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm not familiar, but I can get familiar. That's what it told me.
I have a question, Wax. How do you feel about the look back? Because, and Jason, I'm gonna ask you the question again with a different scenario with the look back. Wax, when the look back happens to you, is that like an ego booster? Do you like it, or you like keep forward? What, like, how does that work?
If I'm smashing the girl from the back and she like her back all stiff and straight, yeah, that ain't cool. But if she's looking back at me like, give me more, like she into it with me. Mm-hmm. That's what Jason trying to say. He was like, I'm ready for something. I'm into something. What are you into? What are you looking back for? Mm-hmm. Because the only thing we see back there is your butt moving. So what is that saying?
So Jason, is it different if they're into it and whatever the case, and they look back, or was that just awkward for you? And that
I think it was awkward because, you know, it was one of those things where like, the experience was happening so fast, we were enjoying it. But I think for him, he was also battling the whole, like, I don't know. I
can't believe this nigga's fucking me.
I can't believe it. You know, because had you told me that we were going to go all that way, I'd have been like, because I just never saw it until it was a thing where it was just evolving into the whole experience. But I will tell you, it was hot, but it was also very much like, you know, like, it is what it is.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, obviously.
I'm trying to tell you.
We had a lot of alcohol that night. That was fun.
I feel like when I started drinking 1942, I stopped remembering the year that it really is.
Yeah.
I started traveling in 1942. Yeah, you got to be careful. That shit made me black out a couple times before.
So I called Lorel the other day from Dubai, and we were having a conversation. But what I didn't tell you was, I went out there and I told the people with me, listen, I know it's illegal to be gay in this country, and I can control my gay until I have too much liquor. So if I go out, don't let me be too drunk. And if I do get too drunk, make sure I make it back to the hotel. Mm-hmm. My ass went out there and drank so much reposado that I ended up peeing on the side of the bus. And I guess you can go to prison for that. So
Jason,
I know.
America too, bro.
Right, that's true.
I said out here too, in America.
I mean, America, who fucking cares?
Someone will get you out. You'll be fine.
As long as you're not peeing in a park or by a school, you're okay. Because then you fuck around and be on the same list as Nicki Minaj's husband. So
yikes.
Why, Jason? Why? All right, really quick, because we dove right in. I do want to talk about your studio because I seen you post that up. It looks fucking amazing.
Congratulations.
What do you have going on? Yeah, congratulations. What do you have going on over there? What's your plans for the new studio? What made you want to build this studio? And just give us some details.
So I was working, the last year I've been working on my my e-courses because during COVID, I really started thinking about all the things that had transpired over the last 6 years building Hollywood Unlocked. You know, the lack of resources, lack of help, lack of knowledge, lack of support, and then also lack of infrastructure. When I started Hollywood Unlocked, you know, I started from an Instagram, and really I had no money. And then as I just have gone through the process and wrote my book and did the tour and all that, I started meeting so many people who would just ask me, how did you do this? How did you do it? Where did you go? Where did you start? And so I thought like, damn, okay, I'm gonna put together a course that doesn't just tell people like, oh, you should do this, you should do that. I'm literally gonna give them everything I did. I'm gonna show them all the mistakes I made, how to protect your IP, how to control ownership, how to build and monetize all your social media, and also just how to build out the brand for under $2,000. And so
shit we wish we had. Word.
So as I start building the e-courses, then I start thinking, okay, well, once they get the courses, like if you want to start a podcast, where do you go for that? Because there's not a lot of podcasts. And then with studios, and then with COVID, it got really weird where we started doing stuff online. Right. And then on top of that, I just kind of got bored with doing interviews online. I wanted to get back in person because, as you know, when you talk to people in person, you get to read their body language. You get to see when they get uncomfortable. You know when to press the gas. Yeah. And so I wanted the space, and so I got the space, and then I just opened it up. Now we have like 3 studios. We have a kitchen space, full lighting, all the equipment that they need, and we just opened today.
That's dope.
Congratulations! How did that feel to go from barely making any money in one situation that you knew you was passionate about to now you're helping other people create wealth as well off of the same exact thing?
It feels good because, as you know, people that look like us aren't always the first to want to help each other. You know what I mean? And I feel like we tend to keep these resources close to our chest because we don't want nobody to be better than us. And at the end of the day, if I'm good, whether I'm at the top or whatever, or you're at the top, but I helped you, I'm still at the top. I don't lose anything.
Come on now.
So people get intimidated, man.
I don't get intimidated because what God has for you is for you.
Period.
Get away. And I feel like when I got in the game, there were a lot of people who could have helped me who, just keep doing the work, man. Yeah. Or I put you in touch with and never did. But now when I see him, it's like, nigga, my company worth $30 million. I'm going for my $150 million valuation this year. I have not lost an employee. Everybody's got raises in healthcare. We growing and expanding and going to continue to grow.
This is why we love Jason, because regardless of, and that's another thing, because people always have shit to say about someone, regardless of if it's me, you, Wax. But to see those things not matter and you still win, that shit is so fire to me.
That's what it's about.
Listen, I'm going through it. I've been through it. Whatever the case, it'll be the people that you think are the closest to you that are actually the ones hating on you the most. And it takes certain people to try to come to you and pull you to the side. Like, listen, those ain't your friends, sis. You need to get it. And it's hard to get it through your head sometimes. But when you worry about business and know, like you said, whatever's meant for you is going to come, regardless of who's talking, who's working against, who's not helping, you still going to get whatever's meant for you. So, and you deserve it because you definitely been out here working for a long time and you've put other people on, you've helped other people. So congratulations to you. We definitely want to make sure people go and support you and, use your space and make sure they spend their couple dollars because guess what? We all invested in ourselves to get where we are today. So make sure if y'all want to get where we are, invest in yourself as well. And you definitely always make a positive return because you know what you're investing in and you know how hard you're going to work. So big shout out to you for doing that. That's fire. Now, T. Diddy, what the fuck is this 10-year challenge you want us to talk about on today?
What you talking about?
Since everyone is doing
Excuse me?
Take that.
There she go. Oh, I thought I heard something.
Okay, ooh, didn't hear you.
I just wanted y'all to discuss it. Besides like pictures, because Jason, you did the 10-year challenge. I was gonna say, what have you realized, I guess, developed through over the years from then and now, like anything different or?
Oh, you want me to answer right now?
You got some money, motherfucker. You ain't just hear him.
As I guess, Lorel, you ask them, or if anything that you regret over the 10 years, I guess, in a way, if there is any.
What's wrong with you? You on this podcast too. You just asked them.
Yeah, but y'all the host.
So you always butting in any other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You done said yo, L'Oreal, she gonna fucking lose and fucking take advantage of that, take that.
I don't know what type of monkey bullshit this is.
Jason, now that you put the 10-year challenge up, so through those 10 years, what have you, I guess, developed or realized certain things about yourself? Or
Like sexually?
if he wants to.
Listen, you know what? I will say this. First of all, I don't even be doing these stupid challenges. I think TikTok challenges and all these dumbass challenges. I feel like when you get I'm 44, about to be 45. I'm done with the challenges, but I saw somebody on Facebook post, I'm sick of this 10-year challenge. It's ruining my timeline. So I did it just to fuck with his timeline. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do it because I wanted to do it. But what I will say in posting it, one thing that I look back over there, first of all, the photo, I was, 120 pounds heavier. I was holding a Four Loko. I don't even know where the fuck.
That's trouble, bro. What the fuck?
When I tell you I'm a drinker, like Mad Dog, Night Train, I drink
still.
Wait, does Four Loko get you drunk?
Not anymore. Back then,
Loko was a monster.
I never drank one before. I heard about them.
They said Four Loko had traces of cocaine in it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
all
what they
cocaine.
said.
Yeah, definitely. It had to be.
It was bad. I used to drink Four Loko like Kool-Aid. It was
Lord have mercy.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I posted it because I recently lost all the weight and got fit and changed my fashion and just started focusing on better quality of life. I would say one of the things I learned about looking back over the 10 years is I'm so much more conscious now. Like I'm so much more present. I'm not focused on the money, although I didn't even know how much money I made this year until I did my accounting and then we were doing our valuation. I was like, oh shit, I shocked myself because I'd really be focused on the partnerships, how to build, how to continue to grow. And it's a numbers game for me. But one thing I say I learned is, and that I wish I would learn 10 years ago, is just being very present and aware of all the people around you. Because when they say it's the people closest to you, I think really people would really need to take a second and really think about that. The people closest to you are the people that you've let your guard down the most with, and you're the most vulnerable with. You share everything with. You listen to them. You believe their interests and their intentions are positive. I had people around me, people that work with me, people who shared my space, people who were here at the birth of Hollywood Unlocked, who now, because I'm evolving, growing, and I'm becoming more successful, are changing. The conversations in my ear of who not to talk to, who not to trust. It's all self-serving. It has nothing to do with me,
Right.
And I think becoming more aware and more present and more focused on people's intentions and feeling the courage to question people like, okay, well, why do you say that? Why do you think that way? Well, making them validate their position on things.
Checking them.
Yeah.
Checking them but I mean, it's also a check and balance for yourself because you get so comfortable. You let a motherfucker you laid up with telling you about this, and that, and the other, and you ain't even thinking their intentions are trying to control you.
That's right.
I think for a long time, I thought I was in control and I had people controlling me, and then they got evicted, and I'm happy.
I like the evicted. I'm stealing that. You need to evict some people from
Change
your
your
motherfucking
circle.
life. Jason, do you feel like since you've changed, went smaller in size, changed your fashion, like you said, do you think people treat you differently now?
Somebody asked me that recently, and I've been trying to really think. I don't think so. I think that people know that I'm far more present now, and I'm far more focused. Like I'm intensely focused. So I think for that, I've just changed even the dynamics of my engagement with people because I'm not even gonna waste no time just talking.
Right.
I'm very, very intentional with my time. And then as you start seeing all the people around you dying, just this week we've seen so many people we know from TV and stuff die. You kind of like, damn, like time really is not promised.
Waiting for no motherfucking man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. So I don't know if people have treated me differently. I mean, I get the compliments, but I've also had people tell me hey, don't lose no more weight. I'm like, well, I mean, it's kind of a personal choice what I do.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
I just something they just say.
Well, you've definitely been able to evolve. We need you to help Wax because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
No, listen, I evolved now. In the last 10 years, I went from having
a white tee to a black one. Good job.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, give me some.
Progress,
you know what I'm saying?
Progress.
The same
it's one step at a time. Can't be doing everything.
Okay.
Well, I only have one woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. You did change that.
Come on.
We lost some viewers after he was. I'm joking.
He settled down?
Yes, I'm settled down. I'm a fiance now, and I don't. Yes, and so I ain't do nothing about 3 years with nobody else, and I am.
So he's scared to talk about other girls, even. So
I'm not scared. It's just like I ain't in that world no more.
But that's the thing, and this is why, like, I go back and forth with, do I want to settle down? Because I just got 2 dogs. They kind of look at me like they love me, and I kind of like that feeling. You know what I mean? Like they're waiting for me to get home. They want me. They're grateful when I feed them. Like they're better to me than every nigga I've ever been with. So I'm like, yo, like I kind of want to settle down now. Like, but then on the other hand, I'm afraid of ownership. Like I don't want to be owned, and I don't want to be controlled, and I don't want to be afraid to change. Like you're an entertainer. You got to be able to come up here and talk about all the pussy and fucking and eating pussy, and your partner has to be at home going, make that money and bring that money home, and let's get this fucking bag.
Yeah, but I was really talking my life. You know what I'm saying? But that's not my life no more. So I talk my life with what's going on right now. That's all.
Yeah, but you can talk about your past life.
We do talk about my past. Oh, we make sure we bring it up. Man.
No, you went back to it, but at one point in time, Wax was like scared to even act like he ever fucked anybody else before.
What you mean? It was calling so in. It was nothing I could even do.
It was so annoying. It's
but
okay.
If you're walking, if you catch the train or you catch an Uber or whatever, or you drive over to work and you see somebody you want to fuck along the way, you should be able to come on your show and say, I saw somebody I would have fucked in the subway on the L train today. I would have fucked her nasty. And it's not like you're gonna do it, and it ain't like you did it. Because I'm gonna tell you right now,
he would be homeless, Jason.
Jason, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I thought we was cool, bro.
No, we are, but I'm just trying to tell you.
Her name is Carla. If anything happened to me.
Okay, Carla, listen to me. Carla, listen. This is me saying, if I was in a relationship and with a nigga named, I don't know, Derek, and then I come on this show and I see Twerk God, and he just twerked in a way that just got my attention. If I want to fuck, I would say, yo, I would have fucked the shit out of Twerk God. The way he looked back at, I'd have grabbed him by his throat and fucked the shit out of him. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm not saying I'm going to.
Twerk is over here red. Look at
no. Carla, I'm talking to Carla, this is hypothetically speaking. I'm not saying I was going to do it.
He's just talking.
Unless you won't do it.
I'm just talking,
He's just talking.
Or maybe it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't know. Either way, I'm just talking. That's
dream. Talk about your dreams.
Okay. We're going to help some people out, y'all. Y'all are so fucking crazy right now. We got an email. Y'all know we always like to give advice to our listeners, our co-hosts, and all that good stuff. And today, it looks like T. Diddy picked the longest email that we ever had in history.
Sound like her.
Yay. So, okay. Y'all know what to do. If you need some advice, all you got to do is hit us up at
thebullyandthebeast@gmail.com. You holla at us.
Are you drinking?
Yes, Mezcal. I had a long day. And I actually said Saturday or Friday, I was in Miami. I was like, I'm not going to drink anymore. Well, we've all said that, right?
Yeah, I said that before too.
And then today I got a nail in my tire for like the 10th tire in the past year. It's just
Are you messing with somebody's boyfriend?
No, I'm not. Well, not that I know of. Maybe
that's what it sounds like.
Maybe, but either way, I had like the longest day, so I just needed to drink. But y'all made me laugh, so I felt 10,000 times better, and I love y'all too. Especially Jason, not really Wax.
Yeah,
so, okay, let's get straight into the email. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot to take in. That's what your guy said in Vegas. But I was in a relationship. But I was in a relationship for 3 years. Towards the end, I was unfaithful. I'll be honest. I had this woman that I've been talking to and fucking around with for a while. My girl at the time knew about it. We tried fixing it. But then this other girl came along that I fell head over heels for, and I wanted to be with her. So I told her I was in a relationship. She said she was happy that I was being honest with her, and that all she wanted. Come on, P. Diddy, you got to proofread this shit. And that all she wanted, and that as long. What does this mean?
Sound like me talking.
Okay, yeah, I'm like so lost. Okay. She said she was happy that I was being honest with her, that all she wanted, that was all she wanted, and that as long as I was honest, things would go well. Now, while this is happening, I'm considering leaving my girlfriend at the time, for this girl. And one day while I'm at work, she calls me telling me she found out about my second Snapchat and about the girl that I had been speaking to, and said that she couldn't trust me anymore and that she couldn't see herself being with me, and that she just wanted to be platonic friends.
Okay. That means she found some penis.
Just know at the time I had only known her for a month and I was head over heels for her. And all I wanted was for her to try to fix it. I deleted my second Snapchat and I dropped all my women that I was talking to. And I even broke up with my girlfriend of 3 years at the time.
Wow.
Even after all this, she said she still couldn't see herself being with me. And I was heartbroken. Mind you, behind the scenes of the woman I was talking to, I have a friend of 5 years, and he knew about all the things I had just explained to you guys. He knew about the side chick. He knew about my relationship with the current girlfriend. And he even knew about the third girl that I wanted to be with and how much I liked her. I cried to him over our game chat about how badly I wanted her. He knew everything. And one day she texts me and she's like, so me and your friend hung out and he confessed to having feelings for me. Guess what's talking about this, Jason? People that be close to you that don't really be close to you.
Yeah, they there for a reason.
Okay, confess to having feelings
Find
for
a
me.
motive.
Mind you, this was only a couple of days after she had broken things off between us. So I was still a little unhappy, to say the least. And when I found that out, she also said that she had felt the same way for him. So from that moment forward, I cut both of them out of my life. I haven't talked to either of them for 4 months now, and they are now officially dating. When this all happened, that's karma though. That's what you get, you cheater. When all this happened, they said that I was overreacting and had no right to be upset about the situation. It's the situation. But to me, until most of the people I've told this story to, he's a scumbag piece of shit and she's a hoe. That had no right to jump straight to my best friend and think it was okay. Now I'm sending this message and my message to my guys to get more input, especially from people with more love experience and life experience in general. I want you guys to tell me whether I was right or wrong for how I felt, and did I actually overreact?
Hell no.
What? Thank you, and I love the show, by the way. Did he just tell us her name? Is that what the name is? Oh,
I hope it
he
is.
wants her name on blast, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
So, okay, so basically,
Charlene is her
Kelly.
name.
Oh, fuck it, Kelly, you whore.
Charlene Kelly is out here popping open for best friends. Yo,
but he had 3 girlfriends. He had 3 girlfriends at once.
You ain't gotta do me like that. Jay-Z said in the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do shit like that.
You know, I like when men treat women a certain way and then they flip it around and treat them the way that they were treating them, and they can't.
No, listen, dealing with the best friend is like low belt. You know what I'm saying? If you know I got a rash, you don't just talk about that in an argument. You see?
Yeah, but how many guys have fucked their girl's sister, their girl's best friend, a girl in their church, a girl from their class? Like
now, if you do that, yeah, I hear you.
Like, and that rapper who just tried to fuck that girl's kid, like they have niggas have no boundaries.
What rapper? Hold on.
You know that rapper Duty Low or whatever.
Oh yeah, nasty.
I'm talking about like shit. Niggas don't have no respect. Like
but what about the guys who do have respect, who just might have a girl outside or something like that? That you have a little bit respect, but now you go here with the best friend.
No, but here's the thing. This guy, first of all, whoever you are, your letter was so fucking long I almost fell asleep. We don't do that.
Yeah, you could have got to the point.
You cheated on your girl. You confided in your mans. Your girl found out. She thought she wasn't shit, and now she fucking with your mans. Wow. So what? You deserved it. Karma found your address, bitch. You put it in the universe. It is what it is. So you can't cry now. You created the whole problem.
I agree.
No. This ain't no if I smack you, you get to shoot me. Certain things are male codes, especially me and you friends or something like that. You know, if I kissed a girl in the mouth, I smashed her raw or ate her pussy, or we got a baby with her, certain things you can't go to her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you never seen me
This
kiss
was
her and
1
stuff
month.
like that.
Excuse me, Wax. Let me just cut you off. This was 1 month that they were together. That was the side bitch for 1 month.
I thought that was his girlfriend.
No, the girlfriend don't. She's not even involved. He fell head over heels. You couldn't even follow the story.
Yeah, it was so long.
This is the side bitch that
sorry.
he's mad got wiped out by his man.
Listen, okay.
I'm with Jason,
Again, you know, if he wouldn't have created this scenario, if he wouldn't. It's one thing like if he had a side girl, you know, introduced them, and then you know he was done with her, and then let his man whatever. Like it's different, but he was doing too much. Keep your personal business private. Don't do nothing dirt. Don't
show them
nasty
nasty pictures.
Get caught, you know. I mean, I don't know. It's a mess. He created it.
I definitely agree with that, and let them be happy. And obviously, let me tell you why I would have been even more happier. The fact that this is only a month-long relationship, you wouldn't have liked that bitch after 2 months or 3 months. It was just something new. Now she done cut the grass for you, and you see that nigga ain't to be trusted around any bitch.
Appreciate that.
So she killed two birds with one stone. She was the bird, and he knocked out the other bird. Like, bye to both of them.
The fact that he knows now that this is a person that he can't trust around him, that to me was the blessing of it all. So really,
that's amazing blessing right there. To actually get somebody to pull the snake up out of the grass for you.
Yeah,
that's
you don't even know if you like this bitch. You only like the fact that she's kind of playing you to the left, and we always want what we can't have, what's not easy available to us. You had two bitches. You was fine with them two bitches for 3 years. Now all of a sudden you meet this other bitch because she don't really want you. Now you're head over heels. Yeah. And the fact that you're crying to your friend over a game chat, it's like, bro, grow the fuck up. Yeah, like you was able to find all these other bitches. Go find you another one and find you a new friend too, because obviously
jumps though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you ain't even have to sacrifice like your wifey. You had to sacrifice like your sister. Like he fucked one of your sisters, or he tried to fuck your wifey. No, you sacrifice a jump, a fuse, bruh. You won big time off that, family. Like chill out. You'll be all right. Do some push-ups.
He's only bitter because he lost to his friend that probably don't look as good as him.
Guess what?
The nigga probably broke.
No push-ups. That's why. If you did more push-ups than your boy, you know what I'm saying? The bitch would never let motherfucking left. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch.
Where's he at with his girlfriend now? Did he say?
He dumped her. Remember, he said he left her because the side bitch was like.
Yeah. He left the girlfriend. For,
He left both of his bitches.
He lost all. He's the biggest loser of 2000.
Yeah.
You lost your
10-year challenge.
You lost your girl. You lost your side piece to your best friend who you lost. You're a loser.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nah, he ain't lying.
You're a loser.
Now, in that category, he's a loser. So just watch more porn until you get the confidence and pride to get yourself back into doing more push-ups, because now you start looking at yourself in the mirror, you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So you start doing more push-ups, more girls gonna holler at you, and then they're gonna start giving you money because they're gonna start letting you use their credit.
I would say this is what you get for thinking you was more popping than you was. You thought you could juggle these 3 bitches and you was just gonna be the man, but now you crying and left alone with your dick in your hand. So congratulations.
Yeah. Girls like raw sex too, so if they leave you, bro.
Niggas like raw sex.
We understand that, but the girl ain't just gonna leave you. She ain't gonna leave a raw meat unless she already got one. So if she able to leave you a raw meat, she got one already right there.
But you would know so much because you're a girl.
Wait, on behalf of Planned Parenthood, let's slow down. So what do you mean a woman's not going to leave her raw meat unless she got another one? I mean, she's jumping from raw meat to raw meat?
Don't listen to him.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like if she over y'all having raw sex, she ain't going to just try to jump into a condom dick. She's going to continue to keep on smashing. I don't care whatever toxic y'all had. You go her way, y'all go, y'all going to still end up be fucking.
No, that sounds like how you feel. Why don't you speak on your behalf instead of a woman?
I'm just saying, it's just, okay, I could put a little bit of experience in it, but I'm just saying, it's like, I know it's like y'all don't leave each other until she find another one that the condom came off. And then you start seeing her worry go away.
I will say this. I do think twice about letting a nigga go if I fucked him raw before, because then I'll just be like, but it's not because I want to continue to have raw sex, but it's just kind of like, damn, I already made that commitment and shit. So I kind of feel stuck with you.
You signed the contract. It's at least a 6-month contract if you let somebody smash raw. Come on.
It's kind of a ring. You are stuck with that motherfucker because you're like, damn, I got to at least see what this nigga got going on until the tests come back. Anyway.
Going up to the fucking car and shit, you just bring it back. Nah.
Yo, speaking
Excuse
of
me.
fucking raw, I met somebody the other day online who was talking about he doesn't pull out. He doesn't pull out. He just shoots up in all these girls, right? And I was like, well, aren't you worried about having babies or catching something? He was like, nah, I can't have babies. My cum is like dog water. I was like,
So,
what?
so he got snipped. He got snipped.
You know what? I guess he's just sterile. He can't have kids because but I mean the way he described his cum was like dog water. You know how your dogs be like drinking in the water and they be like little cloud, little
Yeah.
it led to a whole conversation online where I had like 1,000 people in the room and we were talking about just that visual was it had a big impact on all of us.
I thought they said it don't change.
That makes me want to go buy condoms myself. Wait, do you think it's weird, Wax? I'm gonna ask you if like a woman has the condoms. Why'd you laugh?
Yes.
Why?
I want her to protect herself. That means whenever I seen the girl having the condoms, I said her father had that talk with her about safe sex. You know what I'm saying? It's either your mom talk to you about safe sex or your dad talk to you about safe sex. You know what I'm saying? If your mom talk to you about safe sex, you're not going to have condoms. You'll respect yourself. You're going to be a young lady. Daddy is just like, listen, have your condoms. Do what you got to do. Get the fuck out. You know
or she wants to be pregnant and she poked holes in them, so she wants to control the outcome.
Oh my God, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that's the other side.
Okay, well, let's get to another side. Y'all niggas is bugged out. We're going to take a voicemail. Yes. Now, we do voicemails, and that's what we love. So if you don't want to hide your voice and you want to put the person's name or whatever the case, all you got to do is hit us up at
347-679-611. They holler at us, All
right, and we'll help you and give you some decent-ass advice, I hope. Lord.
Hey, what's up, Wax and L'Oreal? Big fan of both of you guys.
Thanks.
I just made a podcast called Ruben City Podcast, but that's not important. But my question is, I wanted to ask a coworker out, and she's my boss. There's like 5 branches of bosses, and she's the 3rd highest. And I don't want to make it weird for her that she has to go out on me, or I know it's easy to just ask her out, but I want to what you guys can say.
You about to lose your job.
No, let me pass me the ball. Pass me the ball.
What? Okay, go ahead.
See, only way you can do this, young man, you have to save her. It's like you have to like create something. Like you got to have the building, got to be on the fire. You got to save her. Like you got to have like people come up and try to rob y'all too, and you just trying to help her to the car with some boxes, and you just beat the 2 guys up with the gun, and you save her life. Like that's what you need for her to be where she's at, and look at you to be where she's at or higher. You have to do something tragic, is what I'm trying to say.
This is what we passed you the ball to hear.
I'm just saying, I dribble the ball a little bit. I pass it back.
If you could pass me the ball.
I got you. There you go.
He sounds stupid. He doesn't sound smart enough to ask anybody out on a date. In fact, if she's his boss, she's probably already going to write him up for being mildly retarded. No, I mean, he didn't sound like something like, I don't know if it was a slight lisp. I didn't know if it was just his cognitive.
I don't know either.
I'm crying. Hold on.
Cognitive functioning, like something about him was a little off.
I hear you.
And I wouldn't.
Drunk.
Don't do it. Don't do it. and why was he whispering? Like, who the fuck was listening to you talk?
He probably was at work.
I think he was in the office. That's what
he was stalking her. He was stalking her in his office.
This should remind me of this show I'm watching. You know that show You on Netflix?
Yes.
With
Joe.
That weird shit. I ain't into that weird shit where somebody's like low key. He sounded really scary to me.
He did sound scary. He sounds like he's gonna get rejected, like regardless.
I really think that he's in her closet jerking off or naked in her closet and like talking to us on the Bully and the Beast.
Well, I'm still gonna give him normal advice that I would tell anybody that wants to try to date somebody at work. No. That's the worst thing you can ever do. Yeah. Anytime I ever been like, I had one relationship that was business and personal and it mixed and it was a fucking disaster. And it wasn't just one, I did it twice and that shit was a fucking disaster too. So I learned my lesson, and I like to teach other people to never do that shit. Whether, like with him, I feel like he's gonna get a sexual harassment case. Like he sounds really fucking crazy. And I tell you, if
he did say something kind of crazy, Lorel.
What he said?
He said, she don't know it, but she's gonna be my girlfriend or something like that, right?
I didn't hear that part.
Go back a little bit towards the end. Come on.
Listen, if he didn't say it, Wax, I heard him thinking it when he said it.
Oh, he said she's going to be my girlfriend.
Oh my God. No, that's creepy. And then that's the thing. You have to make sure a motherfucker wants you too. You can't just want somebody, especially at work, a place where you earn your living and you're fucking paying your bills from, and you just gonna put yourself out there like that. I can promise you, she does not want you back. I can promise you
don't
that.
know, but he might
yes,
save
I
your
do.
life.
I heard how he sounds. She don't want him to.
But you know what? In all seriousness, you know one thing that I've learned is really important is, you know, especially as you become more known and notable and all that, man, not only ask for consent, but make it explicit.
Period.
And a motherfucker think I'm weird when I say, can I touch your leg? Well, why? You ain't got to ask me. Just no. Can I? Because you're not going to go on Bully and the Beast and say, I touched your leg. And, oh, he touched my, no. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Can I touch it? I get permission. I almost want to get a consent to fuck form at this point. Sign this form.
I agree.
Seriously.
Well, guys, like I'm telling you, you know, Little Duval was on the show, on the morning show, Morning Hustle last week. And he said he always likes somebody to say within a text message like that, we fucked, not me and him, but obviously him and the person that they fucked, that it was whatever the case, that they wanted it or whatever the case, because he never wants anybody to come back and be like, well, I never said that was okay. Especially when it comes to something like this. She's your fucking boss. She's the third highest at the company. Sir, what are you, the mailman? I can.
But she's the mailman, you know.
You don't play with your job like that. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe I was just stupid.
You did this before. Is this you in a different voice? That's why I
you can tell I was holding all my slurs at the end.
No, but you've done this before. You've tried to talk to somebody above you.
Yeah, I was above everything. I was Mr. Walmart. I was mad that Mr. Walmart was walking around when I worked at Walmart and didn't realize that I was supposed to be in the office and wasn't talking about the money. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am.
Nobody agrees, Wax. This sounds like bullshit. Okay. You know what I did see though, y'all? Just to change the subject, because I feel like we gave him enough advice. Like, no. Did y'all see the story about Meek Mill?
No, what happened?
I don't know all the details because I scrolled past it while I was driving, and that's probably why I always have nails in my tire. But
or you
he apparently had like a 16-some when he was in London or something like that. I seen. Do you feel like there's an amount of number that's like way too much, or is like that group sex thing? Like, are y'all into it? And if not, has anybody ever told you that they've done that and you still dealt with them?
I mean, I'm not into the whole 16 is 16. That's a lot. I mean, I've been in group situations in the past. This was pre-Hollywood Unlocked. I mean, I've had threesomes. I've been in situations. But what I will say is 16 is a lot.
What's your limit?
My limit now? I mean, 4 is probably the most, like in one bed, like 4. I mean, threesome is not normal. I mean, it's whatever.
But that's normal to you.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're fucking if it's 16 people. Like,
well, there's a club in London I went to called it's called XXL. And it's a gay club. They don't let women in, they don't let trans women in, and they don't let men in who are feminine. So that's like
really?
And when you get in there, it's like a club that's lit, and then in the back there's an entire sex thing going on. And I mean, it's tons of people everywhere doing every sexual act you could think of in the open, and it's just people on top of people. And I went back there and I was like, what the fuck? Because my friend from London said, yo, I gotta take you in the back and show you the back of the club. I'm like, okay, I thought we was going to another room. We went back there, sex everywhere.
How did it smell?
Why?
You know what? I will say this. It didn't stink back there. It didn't smell like
sex.
It smelled like sex, but it didn't stink the way it looked like it should have stunk. Like it looked like it should have stunk like a motherfucker.
Everybody shower. I appreciate y'all.
Man, I ran into my favorite porn star in the back too, and he was just getting dogged out, and I was sitting. I was shocked. I introduced myself to him later, like, hey man, you know, I'm a fan of your work, but you know, there was a lot to watch. But yeah, 16 is a lot. And nobody used condoms with Meek Mill and that whole 16. Nobody was using condoms.
I'm sure.
Hold on. Is it him and 16 girls?
No, it can't be. That's impossible. Come on, you know goddamn well it wasn't no fucking 16 girls.
Okay, let's talk. I got fucking 10 toes, meat, mouth, fingers. We can make this happen.
Yeah, let's play this because I didn't listen.
Ass eater?
No, not yet. I need more work. I ain't doing it a lot of times.
How far are you?
From 1 to a 10?
1 to 10.
6. I got taught how to eat ass by a Philly girl.
If you had to explain what ass tastes like, what would you say?
Huh? Let's say it again.
What?
Lamb chops. I was.
Like lamb? I like lamb.
Depends what type of ass it is.
Tell me about London.
They was calling me yes sir. Everything else, yes sir. This one girl, she was in my room till like 5 in the morning and shit. So she had the bed. It's 5 in the morning. Like, yo, you just start crying. I'm like, don't cry. Please don't be like that, baby. Like, now I'm trying to console her before she go. Woke up the next day, 15 more girls. I had to call all the guys I'm with, like, yo, come on, please come escort some of these girls out my room. And then the magic happened.
So y'all niggas had an orgy. Tell me about the orgy.
We ain't had no orgy.
You just had a 16-something, nigga?
I don't want to seem like a hoe in this joint, man.
Yeah, you a hoe, nigga.
I can't be on this joint like a thought, yo.
Say that you're.
So he was honest. He said he had to. So it's more than 16. It was 15 girls in there, and then he called some of his homeboys because he couldn't handle all of them.
Sense. It's a lot. It's really, really a lot. Listen, you get tired off 1 or 2. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot right there. Like if you want to make sure that they both please and everybody like out like they supposed to be.
Wax, how many have you been involved with? Come on,
me, you know, back in the day.
Be honest, because you said that you ran the trains on girls and all kind of shit. So how many?
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had threesomes and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's more than 3. What's up?
Maybe 4. I don't know.
I can't get, like, I had a threesome once in my life and I'm cool. That was it.
I can't believe you, L'Oreal. What was you doing?
It was a threesome with 2 girls. It was me and another girl. And I was really young. I was like 19 years old. And it just wasn't for me. I don't like. Was I kissing?
Yeah.
But this is the thing. I did not want to suck his dick. And I didn't want to eat her pussy. So I was kind of the one in the middle that was just they was taking advantage of me.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something wild. I'm gonna tell you something wild. I had sex with twins once.
Early.
Really? They was fucking each other too? 2 girls. Come on.
No, guys.
No, this is what Wax said.
It was guys. No, it was 2 guys. I had sex with twins. And then they were very friendly with each other, which was very different. It was very awkward.
Wow.
Did they look like each other, or they just call each other twins?
They did everything with each other. It was like the Discovery Channel. I didn't.
Yeah,
know
they
what
Siamese twins.
This was back in Oakland era. But you know, once I had a threesome with these 2. Okay, so there was this guy that I used to like who didn't like me, and then there was a guy who liked me that I didn't like. And then they ended up becoming friends. And one day they caught me on a good night coming home from the club. I was lit. And they were like, yo, we're going to pull up and drink some 1942. I'm like, yo, come to the house, whatever. So we drank 1942. Then we ended up hooking up. Now they hate each other, but still want to hook up. I'm like, I don't like either of you individually. So, you know.
You know what, Jason, you keep on talking about this 1950 shit.
1942.
1942. I don't think you should drink that no more. Every one of your fucking stories, 1942 was in it.
Yo, I'm off that. Now I'm on to Reposado. That's my new thing.
Okay.
So I love the Reposado because I don't black
shit.
out. But I'm with you on the 1942. Most of my craziest nights I've been off 1942. It's something in it. Y'all talk about there's Coke and Four Loko.
Yes.
It must be in motherfucking 1942.
Four Loko got banned. You can't even buy that.
Yeah, you can't even do that.
Well, they need to do that with 1942 because there's been, I'm telling you, I've completely blacked out and been like, what the fuck? But there's other times, well, I don't know, because there's other times I've drank it and been fine. But then there's certain times that, like, I know nobody's putting nothing in my drink and it's me drinking the shit and I just be fucked up. I've seen people, best friends, fight off in 1942. I think maybe because it's so smooth, you just keep drinking and you don't realize.
What is it? It's like a Hennessy, because I know
Tequila.
1738 is Remy.
It's a tequila. It's just the year that it was brewed or whatever the case. How long it's.
I will say 1942 is so smooth that you just drink it. By the time all them shots are gone, you look up and you done drank a whole bottle.
That's what it is. It's too smooth. Like, it's just too smooth. Okay, so we're going to get into the roundtable talk starring L'Oreal. And first and foremost, we're going to talk about Bob Saget. Now, he passed away.
Mr. Tanner.
You know, it's being said out there that there was no foul play, no drugs involved, which is very strange to me because I know he was one of those you know, admittingly that he did drugs and things of that nature. And he had a show the night before and he just was found dead. Did you hear any inside news on this, Jason?
No, I heard that he was allegedly that he did a lot of drugs. So I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out later on that played a part in it. I saw recently Tiffany posted a video where he was on her show Friday Night Live. So it hadn't been that long ago that he just did the show. So I don't know. It's kind of shocking. And I think that coming on the heels of Betty White, it's like all these people who we really enjoy from television are just dying. And it just brings back the fact that mortality is a real thing, you know?
Yes, right. Do you believe in any of these sacrifice things where they be like, you know, it's this year adds up to this. So that means that since this person was born in you know, all those conspiracy theories, do you ever look at any of that?
No, because when Melissa Ford got in her car accident, they say I sacrificed her.
That's how. No, I'm joking.
No, you know, it's like every time my career keeps growing, they're like, he's in the Illuminati. He's in the... I'm like, yo, I'm not in the Illuminati, but if they would let me in, I'm down. Like, I have enough siblings to sacrifice. I got enough people. Like, just
oh my God. Wait, so would you do the blood sacrifice or the humiliation one? Because they said there's two.
All of it, any of it.
Really, Jason?
To get in the 1% where you have the influence and control of the world and access to all the money and power, I would do whatever. I would suck Angelo right here on your show.
Right. And what are you saying about this, Angelo?
Well, he has to ask Carla.
Y'all two to be able to.
No, he's
I said, Angelo, for me and you to live the life we deserve and to become a part of the Illuminati and have the power to run the world and all the riches of the world, that we can provide Carla with anything she wants, that I would suck you off.
Wait.
No, Carla, my fiance.
No, Carla, you gonna let me suck your nigga's dick right here on this show?
No.
So that way you can get what the fuck you with Carla.
No. Carla's mine. His girl is Karina. No.
Okay, well look, let me take a break. Karina. Wait, what's his name?
Karina.
Okay, Karina and Carla. Both your niggas getting their dick sucked. Both your niggas getting their dick sucked so you can live the life you always wanted.
No.
Oh my God. Okay.
Karina.
Okay.
Are you down to rule the world with him?
Just like everything, I gotta ask my girl.
This what I'm saying.
He's ready.
Wait, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you why I respect Angelo, because he ready, and all he now needs is permission to be willing. And I think if more women.
Okay, what if she say yeah?
Damn, you gotta take over the world, Jay.
Ooh, that sounds like a sin to me.
Smart guy.
But then you gotta die, Angelo. Like there's
no, he ain't gotta
die.
We wouldn't sacrifice Angelo. We would sacrifice his girl.
Or Wax.
Oh Lord.
How about we sacrifice Wax?
No. I'm valuable.
We need Wax.
I want to laugh about this.
Oh shit. Yo, y'all niggas are fucking bugged out. Okay.
Yo, you know the funny part about this whole shit?
What?
Time tells everything. We gonna see Jason and twerk together one day. What the fuck?
I see that happening.
Wax and L'Oreal. One day I'm gonna run into Angelo in LA just randomly like out at a club. I'm gonna take a picture with him, and the fans gonna be like, they fucking.
I know. I thought y'all fucked already. I wasn't really.
Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, he was too afraid to hang out because like his girl wouldn't let him come or some dumb shit.
She gotta stop cock blocking. Like, what's going on?
What the fuck?
Now listen, if he upgrades his life, she upgrade hers too. We all
Come on
win.
now. What type of hating ass shit she on? All right. Let's get into let's get into some tea because we know you spell that now. There's rumors out there with Karrueche and Quavo. They was on vacation together. Two people was on vacation together, Doja Cat and French Montana. Who is real?
Yeah,
Who's the couple?
but Doja went, they're both on the XO families. She went and said, hey, brother.
Oh, yeah. How many bitches call they nigga they brother?
Yeah, but by the way, somebody told me French Montana has the biggest penis they ever seen. I have never seen it. But they said they said it was like dangerously like fuck your life up huge. I've never seen it. I'm just saying. I didn't even see that for him. French is my guy. Hey, French. No shit.
Yeah, we love French.
I try to disrespect, but that's what I heard. I don't think they fucked. I don't think they're together, but could they have, rolled around in Egypt or wherever they were? Maybe. Quavo and Karrueche. Quavo, let me say this. Karrueche is not the type to just fuck a random person. Like, she's not just gonna go and fuck on nobody. I've known Karrueche way before she was where she is now. But she's not that girl to just hook up with anybody. If she was out hanging on vacation with them, they could be getting to know each other. I haven't asked her, and I was just with Quavo, and I didn't even know. So yeah,
she spun the block because I remember when they was messing with each other before. I think it was like about 2017. Was it that long ago? It was a while ago.
Is that Chris Brown girl?
No, her and Chris Brown was beefing over. I mean, Chris Brown and Quavo started beefing over Karrueche, but I recall Quavo out of his own mouth saying that they was fucking around.
But remember, Chris Brown was getting mad at her talking to anybody. Like
that's true.
Yeah, because I thought it was somebody else before him.
No. Oh, Victor Cruz. They broke up.
Okay, peace.
They broke up. She's saying that she was focusing on herself this year, and then they cut them.
I never saw that relationship lasting. That was very different.
It might have been a little bit of fun. I don't know.
Victor Cruz be outside.
He
be outside.
He receiver.
Oh, I didn't know that kind of outside. What kind of outside?
He said receiving.
No. He receiver. He played football.
Oh.
He's retired. Wax should be a mess.
Yeah, it's your.
No. I don't know nothing.
You are super messy.
Who I just met during Fashion Week in Paris that I think Karrueche would be good with is Memphis Depay. I like him. The soccer player. Memphis, the one that used to date Lorel.
I do remember. Yes.
I think they would make a cute couple together. He's a little spicy too. I'm here for it.
I like that. Okay, what about Kanye and Julia? That shit fake as fuck, right?
I don't think it's real.
It's a Band-Aid.
You saw he did that whole thing where he said he can make another Kim. Basically, he could turn anybody into a star.
I mean, let's be real. He made Amber Rose. He made Kim better. He made he got it when it comes to stuff like that. But she is so fucking
I thought she was so basic. There was nothing exciting about her.
She's a Band-Aid. She
Low-key gives trailer trash.
That was the friend that laid on the shoulder and gave him head when it was time to, cry on the shoulder.
Did you see when she had her thong out the front of her? Now, I know I did that little thong in the back before, too.
You did?
Like, shut the fuck up. But the whole front, like her vagina damn near was coming out. I was so
You did that?
Take that. Was she a model?
No, she's an actress from Uncut Gems. She was in Uncut Gems. Okay. Kim and Pete Davidson. Is she doing the most? What's going on there?
She unfollowed Miley Cyrus because they said that they were creeping during New Year's Eve.
I heard about.
I'm waiting to see what's going on with that. But yeah, I don't know. Again, Pete Davidson is another one they say has a major penis. So
I heard about that.
He's probably piping it down.
He looks sick.
But he has mental health issues.
Oh. Does he? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. He's been open about depression and mental health and like his eyes.
Depression is mental health.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I guess I can't say crazy after that.
No.
Thanks.
What about Danny laying a baby?
prayers. Just pray for him.
Yeah,
You,
what is
know,
there?
like I will say this: Danny Lay has showed us her baby more than anybody has ever showed off their baby, and I think it's just to continue to get us to say Danny Lay's baby instead of mentioning the baby, because I don't see the baby in the baby's life. Do you?
On FaceTime, does that count?
That was a whole situation. I don't know. I kind of feel bad because on one hand, I was sort of like, even when the baby got into the whole drama at Rolling Loud, I was like, yo, I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him as somebody gay who can at least provide a space to have a fair conversation. And then it rolled into the whole Shame and Danny Lay thing. I'm like, I don't know what
that was weird.
going on. Yeah, I don't know.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Gunna and Chloe Bailey, that's our last couple.
You know, I know Gunna's popular, and Chloe is, you know, she's trying her best to do what Beyonce did, but I don't know. I'm not checking for that relationship. I don't see that and go, I want to see them courtside.
So I just heard today that Gunna has the same situation as Pete Davidson. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard is out there in the atmosphere, that he got the baby.
Taylor's face pretty much said how I feel. I don't care.
Okay, well, neither did LeBron, because it seemed like he dapped up little baby and not him. So I like Gunna though. I don't know why people treat him like that. Except when he started to get the dressing.
I mean, but Rihanna dressing up like him for Halloween was a win for the whole year. You know,
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about these two girls in Las Vegas. They was arrested after they hid cash and a Rolex watch inside their vaginas.
Nice.
Now, their name is Nikki and Stacy Johnson. Each face a charge of grand larceny. And they were arrested on January 2nd. Yeah, this happened in Las Vegas. And the three of them, I guess it was them and a man, they decided to go to the victim's hotel room. And he went to go take a bath. He left $6,500 in cash, rolled in a rubber band, and a Rolex in a duffel bag. Now, he said he couldn't find the items a little while later, and the police did a body search. And how did they fucking find, like, what made them check the vagina? I would have never thought to look.
How did they even get authority to do that? They didn't have a warrant.
You got to have a warrant to go into anything.
Well, they said apparently there was a bulging in the pants. So they decide to go and check.
What if I was the girls, I'd have said I'm trans.
or I'm on my period. Any girl say they're on their period, nobody's going around it.
Okay, well, where's the craziest thing you ever hid something? Wax, you were in jail before. Tell the truth.
What they gotta do anything?
You had a cell phone.
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't remember ever really hiding anything.
Boofing. Nobody boofing.
So I knew this girl. She was a thief. And she had beautiful hair, right? But she used to wear these stupid ass wigs all the time. And this was before lace fronts got lit or whatever. Jeez. So come to find out, like, she stole from mad different people. Like, I'm talking about rappers, chains, all kind of shit. So people were looking to kill this bitch. Nice. So one day, niggas really shook her down. They was like, no, bitch, you not leaving. I don't give a fuck. Nigga snatched her wig off. The bitch had the fucking shit in the wig.
Amazing. I like that. see these type of people that people understand. They just need to get put in the right direction. They are very creative.
Yeah, shout out to Jackie. That was her name.
Come on, Jackie and the other two girls. That we need to find the Jackie, the other ones. We like
pretty sure.
Motherfuckers.
I'm pretty sure she was out here stealing still to this day.
See if they're gonna drive 18-wheelers.
Exactly. So we're going to get into our last segment real quick. I want to make sure you're here for this, Jason, before we let you go. We'll do Black Excellence after. So we do something called Wax's ABCs.
Yo.
And Wax gets a word. We spell it out for him.
I get it right every week.
He never gets it right. So basically, he has to say what the word is. He has to define the word and use it in a sentence. Okay, so it's super easy, right? For normal people that can read.
I got you.
So we're going to get into Wax's ABCs.
Yo. It's easy.
Why would you pick this word?
No, pick another one. Okay, hold on.
You don't notice something that it has in it? His son's name.
Sound.
You're right. I didn't even think of it.
I'm like, he's gonna know that his son's name is in it.
Hold on. I got one more.
I don't know who's worse, her or him. Jason, are you hiring? Because I'm getting rid of them over here. Get something good, something real good.
And let it be English, please.
So how is Dubai real quick while she tries to find
Dubai is everything. It feels like money everywhere you go. The taxis are Lexuses. They wear suits. It's very futuristic. It's very like I remember just being at the table when this one guy came and had 4 bottles that cost $60,000 each, and he wasn't even like checking his credit card or his bank statement. I saw one guy came up to us and said, I'm going to keep the club open. He's going to pay another $400,000 to leave the club open for an extra hour. Like
what?
The money and opportunity out there is just so crazy that like I came back inspired to figure out what I can do to go and build business in Dubai. And I'm going back.
There you go. That's fire.
Yeah.
Who's wax out there? We need to get some who's wax out there, motherfucker, man. Jason,
was I frozen?
You ever play airsoft?
I didn't hear anything y'all said. I missed it.
Airsoft, I got oh no, we didn't see you free. Yeah, I got a company called Who's Wax Airsoft. It's like paintballing, but it's like new. Airsoft is really, really dope. Gotta get you out there, get you a crew of 10
I want to get back to Dubai. I'm sorry, I missed it. So where are they getting this money from now? Shut up. Where we get
in NFT, crypto, oil, like oil money, like. This guy came up to Floyd in the hotel and he's like, I want to gift you a tiger. Like they're giving away tigers. Different. It's different out there.
How much is a tiger?
Priceless, apparently. It's like he was giving it to him. There wasn't a cost.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy. Are you going back anytime soon?
I'm going back next month.
For the fight?
For the fight.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Are you coming?
Yeah, nigga, you already know we talk.
Oh, I know where you're coming. Yeah.
I'm coming.
You know, I never followed up with that person either. I never heard from him, so I'm not gonna press. But yeah, I'll be there.
No, I'm gonna link y'all. I spoke to him the other day. We gonna link. We gonna do some shit.
For sure.
I literally just was talking about you 2 days ago.
Okay.
Well, so we're definitely gonna get to the bag.
I'll be landing on February 19th.
I'm coming. I got to figure out work, obviously, but other than that, I'm out there.
It's worth it. I think this is why I think it's inspiring too. Like for people who are aspiring to do whatever they're aspiring to do, the global market should be your focus because we get focused on our city, on our niche, on the United States. But the United States compared to you go over there, you're like, damn, it's a different level, and you feel it. And the people they're far more collaborative. Like they want to sit down and like, how can we do this? You got this, I got this. Like they want to make money.
That's dope.
They don't I didn't see the politics. I just saw people who want to sit down and play. So I love it.
That's fire. Yep, we'll be there next month. Okay, so you ready, T Diddy? Finally. So we're gonna get into Wax's ABC.
Yes, it's easy shit.
All right, now I don't see anything. T Diddy, you said you was ready.
She said she was ready.
She ain't ready. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. All right, now, Wax. The word is, you know what? I'm going to let Jason do the honors. All you got to do is spell it out for him.
So the word down there with the D?
Yeah, just spell it out for him. He'll pronounce it, use it in a sentence, and define it.
Okay, so all I got to do is spell it.
That's it.
Okay. DEMAGOGUE.
All right, this is Demago Goo. Yeah, Demago Goo. Like Demago over there. So it's instead of going over there, it'd be like goo. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Goo is like all y'all, like you, like you. You know what I'm saying? Goo. So Demago Goo. All right. What you stop love? What's going on?
I can't help it. Go ahead. Demago Goo.
Demago Goo is I went to the store the other day to go get some tampons, and I asked the lady, where do I go goo the tampons? She said, demo over there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should not let them do this segment too. That's definitely not the word and definitely not the definition.
What are you talking about? What is that then?
Demagogue.
What's that?
I'm gonna let you take some time.
Yeah, you give the definition. You give the definition, Wax. You go ahead. What's the definition?
Like going to get tampons and them go over there.
Okay, T Diddy, tell him what the fuck the definition and what's going on here.
Yeah, good job.
We can't hear you.
She's the best. I promise.
You're mute.
Oh, my bad. I thought I hit it. My bad. They can think that it's a political leader who seeks support by appealing to the desires and prejudice of ordinary people rather than by using rational argument.
You said it was a woman directing you on where to go pick up tampons. You not really segment.
That's politics, though. That's politics, though. If you think about it.
Oh.
Them a go is like politics always trying to make you go somewhere. Who always try to make you? Who always try to make you go somewhere? Them.
Them don't want you to win. Anyway, Jason, thank you so much for being a part of the show today. You know, we always love when you come and fuck with us. And make sure y'all all go over to Hollywood Unlocked and make sure y'all go follow that page. Make sure you go follow Jason personally. Let us know where we can follow you, where we can go get some time at your, rent out some space for a podcast, or how we could join your class. Let us know everything.
Yeah, so go check out the studio, hustudios.com. The site is up today. I was doing a live and everybody was calling in and I was answering the phone. Hollywood Unlocked Studios, they were surprised that I was working. Like, I could work.
That's dope.
But yeah, the studios, hustudios.com. Follow at Hollywood Unlocked. Follow the Only Jason Lee. And then the courses, when they're out, I mean, I'm gonna come back. They're going to be everywhere. So I'm going to do the rounds. I'm gonna promote that so hard. Y'all going to think all I do is courses. Like, that's it. But no.
As you should, because you know how to do it. So who else to teach it than you? So congratulations on everything you're doing. We fucking love you. Not more than Angelo. He loves you more than all of us.
I
love you second.
Make sure you get that picture, families.
Oh, no. Make sure you send this to his girlfriend so that way she kicks him out and he needs a place to stay. And then I'll let him come chill for, a week or so.
A week.
Get his mind right. Just get his mind right. You know what I'm saying?
Just get his mind
motivate
off.
him.
What does that mean? Exactly.
Karina, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
All right. We love you, Jason.
Love you too. Bye, y'all.
We'll see you next time.
Bro.
Yo, at least you have somewhere to stay for a little bit, twerk God. We do
nobody
want to
offer me that.
No. We do want to lastly hit Black Excellence really quickly and make sure that we shout out Natasha Rothwell. She's Kelly from Insecure. She's so fire, so funny, hilarious. She inked a big overall deal with ABC Signature. I thought her story was really fire because she went from being an elementary school teacher to writing on Saturday Night Live, then starring in Insecure, and now she has this deal. So don't ever give up. Don't let anybody tell you what you're doing is not great enough. You go at your own pace. You move at your own will, and you can always make it to your dreams one way or another. Ida B. Wells was a journalist, educator, and early leader in the civil rights movement and the founder of the NAACP, and she will now be getting her own doll. So big shout out to that. Also, Rihanna shares a look at what her Savage Fenty stores look like. Congratulations to Rihanna. This is so big. This is going to be competing with Victoria's Secrets inside of malls, and for a while that
white
was like
woman draws.
that was one of the only options. She's saying that stores will now open in Vegas, LA, Philly, Houston, and DC. And guess what, y'all? I got little titties now, so I could definitely fit into the Savage Fenty. Yes, I got my breast reduction. Y'all know that's why I wasn't here those couple of weeks, but we're good. And I'm gonna be in my Savage Fenty soon enough. Riri, if you need another ambassador, because I see y'all just dropped Ari. Fletcher, if y'all need a new ambassador, L'Oreal is here with the little titties. So come through. Me and Wax got the same size titties, so if you need two ambassadors, you can also hit him up.
At least I don't know what it is, but whatever my hand is a cup or something.
Anyway, we do want to remind you that the live show is going down February 5th at Havoc. And y'all can definitely come fuck with us in New York City.
Yes.
You already know. Tickets is 75% sold out. I don't know if we're gonna able to have any tickets at the door, so y'all got to figure it the fuck out.
Y'all better
It's
figure it
about
out.
a couple more tickets left,
Yeah,
so
y'all
that's
better
all
help
we
me
got.
get it.
We're only doing one show, one night, special guests,
In
all
and
kind
out.
of fly shit. We're giving out special gifts. We
All
got
that.
all kind of stuff. It's so many surprises.
Yes.
We are excited to share with you guys, and we will see you February 5th. But just because it's sold out or almost sold out doesn't mean you can't join in on the fun. You can also live stream the whole thing for a small fee, of course. So make sure you either go on over to Patreon and sign up, or the Eventbrite, and we also offer tickets over there. But until then, we only got 30 tickets left.
Yes.
30 tickets, y'all. So that's not a lot. By the time you hear this, I'm pretty sure it'll be 15. Don't miss out, because that's it. One night only. And one show only. We're not doing 2 shows. So make sure y'all go get that. It's in all of our links on our bios. So go do that right now. And anything else to add to that, Wax?
Yes, I got the Who's Wax Gummies, the Patreon. Our Patreon listeners already sent y'all out, so y'all definitely will be sending if you sent your address. Anyone who didn't get it, send your address. T Diddy is sending it over to me, and I am sending it out. Don't forget about go and get your teams, man. 10 on 10. Any podcasts out there, if you think about wanting to fight another podcast, we're doing podcast wars out there.
Don't say fight, it's paintball again.
No, it's airsoft. It's airsoft wars, and that's what I'm doing. You know
yeah, but don't say fight, because that sounds like physical altercation, like punch somebody in the face. This is all friendly and fun and games.
And it's very friendly. Everybody love it. You come out there, you know exactly what the how to feel about it, because I got on Who's Wax Airsoft on IG. You go out there and we got some videos up there to show you us getting the action. You know what I'm saying? So
I was posing for,
you know, go up there and get your team ready, because we out here about to shoot some shit up. And Who's Wax Gummies, who'swax.com.
Those shits is fire too.
Yes.
Make sure y'all go get some Who's Wax Gummies. And I do want to say shout out to everybody that writes in emails, voicemails. If you need some advice, y'all know to hit us up on our email or our voicemail line. We will gladly help you. And we're going to get out of here. Make sure you go listen to some past episodes, rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Damn, I ain't wear a white tee.
And we're going to get out of here. Bye.
Early.